Join me as I dive into some wild space myths you might still believe and challenge myself to debunk them all. Space has always fascinated us, but with that fascination comes a lot of misinformation. From movies to TV shows and even some textbooks, myths about space have been perpetuated for years. These misconceptions aren't just harmless fun. They can actually lead to a misunderstanding of real space science. So, let's tackle some of these myths head-on. One of the biggest issues with space myths is how they're spread through media and culture. Think about it. How many movies or TV shows have you seen that depict astronauts eating freeze-dried ice cream or walking on the moon with ease? While these scenes might make for great entertainment, they often don't accurately represent the challenges of space travel. Even some educational materials can get it wrong, which is why it's so important to fact-check and verify information. And let's not forget social media, where myths can spread like wildfire. The Great Wall of China is often cited as something you can see from space, but that's actually a myth. It's a common claim, but it's not entirely true. The Great Wall is about 30 feet wide and can blend in with the Earth's surface, making it nearly impossible to see with the naked eye from space. Another myth is that black holes suck everything in. While black holes do have incredibly strong gravity, their pull isn't limitless. There are still points of escape around them, and objects can orbit close to a black hole without getting sucked in. The moon is another area where myths abound. One popular myth claims that the side of the moon facing away from Earth is completely dark. Not true. It actually experiences day and night just like the side we see. These myths might seem small, but honestly, they add up, and challenging them can lead to a deeper understanding of space. One of the most surprising myths out there might just be the idea that there's a giant storm on Jupiter that's been raging for centuries. The Great Red Spot, as it's called, has indeed been continuously observed for over 150 years. But it's not a storm in the way we think of storms on Earth. It's more like a persistent anticyclonic storm, with winds that can reach up to 400 miles per hour. What's really interesting is how this storm has been shrinking over the past few decades, and scientists are still trying to understand why. So there you have it, a few of the many space myths that have been debunked, but there are plenty more out there, and it's up to us to question what we think we know. If you've heard any other space myths that you'd love to see debunked, comment below. And if you're curious about more space and science content, be sure to check out my other videos.